Hello everyone, I'm Intermediate O, an Evangelion fan living in Tokyo, and I'm really excited right now because hopefully, finally, officially, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, or Shin Evangelion, is coming out March 8th. I can't imagine them postponing it again at this point, but right now I'm kind of on a high on it. It does feel kind of surreal because February is such a short month, but when you really think about it, it's like almost like a week away. Like it's almost like a week away. So they just announced this today, the 26th, in Japan. And yeah, it's coming out the 8th of March. That's really fast. So along with this as well, they did finally release the 3.333 teaser that they added to the end of 3.333, the IMAX edition of 3.0. And that's now streaming on the Khara YouTube. It was streaming in other sources as well, but I'll link that down below as well as like giving a little preview up here. An interesting thing to note though about the time of this announcement is that the film was originally postponed back in January, 9 days before the actual release of the film. And so here's like a little picture of one of the countdowns that they had going on at all of the Evangelion stores in Tokyo. They were also having a countdown on the Evangelion app. So I'm wondering if maybe the reason why they announced it today, because it's exactly 10 days away, is that tomorrow they'll resume the countdown with like the 9th day again. So like, oh, we're finally resuming the countdown. 9 more days until Shin Evangelion. So that'll be a fun little thing if they do decide to do that. And so yeah, this has just been kind of a quick update video about this. I'm excited. Quick situation in Japan is that we've been under the lockdown, which was originally scheduled from January 7th to February 7th, which was then extended to March 7th, and it seems pretty for sure that we're going to be exiting the lockdown on March 7th. So that seems to be the reason why they announced it for the following day, like so soon right after on March 8th. It is a little bit surprising though, because traditionally all Evangelion films have released on a Saturday, and this time March 8th is actually a Monday, which is kind of a strange day for film releases in general. But I guess I'm not complaining. I'd rather have it ASAP as well. The one downside to this though is that originally they were planning to have midnight showings of Evangelion, and I guess technically, legally, there wouldn't really be any interference if they were still to do that, where having it release at midnight of the 8th would still technically be after the state of emergency. But like obviously you'd have to go to the theater before that to get into the theater. So I don't know if that's really going to pan out. If they actually did do midnight showings though, I would definitely try to go to one of those, especially like if it was at one of the theaters that has like more history with Evangelion. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'll be going to go see 3.0 plus 1.0 on the 8th. So excited. I'll try to do a short spoiler-free review right after that. And then a little bit longer after that, because it may take a while, I'll do a longer spoiler-filled summary of the film. And just like, break it down scene by scene. So if you'd like to hear about that as well. And just a little announcement at the end of this video. I'm thinking that I may try to do like a little, not behind the scenes, but a little, a memorial, kind of like a little mini documentary about the release of Shin Evangelion in Japan. So whatever showing I go to in Japan, I'm going to try to go to the earliest showing possible on their day of release. Whether that's a midnight showing, I don't think they'll be having them though, or like an 8 a.m. showing, which is like the earliest that theaters open in Japan. I'll try to kind of, get some shots of the crowds, whatever they may be at that time in the morning, and maybe even like interview some Eva fans about it. Get some behind the scenes stuff. So if you have any like ideas for questions you might want to ask Evangelion fans in Japan, go ahead and write those below, because I'm definitely, I think it'd be fun to like, do a little bit on the street interview about the day that Evangelion basically ended. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. I hope you all look forward to my review and my breakdown of the film once it finally does come out. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this 14-year-long journey to finally be over. Alright, bye everybody.